Joe Todd here, the voice of the Bradford Rattlers. I got a special guest with us today, Joe Zeal. Joe, how are you today?
Nice to meet you, Joe. How are you?
Absolutely great.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So you're playing the Bradford Rattlers tonight. You're the Grey Highland Bravehearts. One of my favorite ones to say, as I am Irish, so I like to use the accent.
Yeah, well, the name was picked. Town picked the name. The area is actually that there is a lot of background there, and yeah, it's been a good logo. It's the league likes it. We have a lot of followers. On Facebook all over. It's great. Yeah.
Excellent. And you've been around a while in the league. Tell us a little bit about that and how you got started.
Basically, the year last year I coached the AAA York Central Express. Heard about the league through different people. I always have coached the summer league called the Tidal Wave out of Bradford here, actually. This is where it started way back when. I like the idea of getting kids from all over the place. That was my whole thing. I did coach a little bit in the provincial. I found it. I like coaching kids from all over the world. It's a laugh. You know, the kids are the culture, I guess, is what I like about it. It's a culture, and it gives you a great opportunity of getting players, like I say, from all over. And known Bob Russell for years as a person, and heard that he had started this up, and just sort of, got myself involved with the Moose. Then I got involved with the King team, and one thing led to another. And when Naz Marchese gave up his team, basically he asked that he was going to sell it, and I said, please, can I have first opportunity? And Naz was very generous, and we worked out a good deal, and here we are. 4 years later, 4 years into it now, I guess. Well, ownership.
Excellent. So ownership and coach, as I understand.
Yeah, I like to do both. One of these days I will, give the reins over to somebody, but I still love it, and want to be involved in it. So I'll do it. But I think once I get the Russell ring on my finger, I might give it up. I think that's my goal.
It's a fantastic goal. It's a great ring. I've seen it, and hopefully we'll get that. Now, without giving too much away, because I know Sean's in earshot here, what's the game plan tonight against the Rattlers?
Well, big ice surface. They're a fast team. Bottom line is body and place. Take care of your house. Take care of your house, body, and then we do have the goal scorers. We have two good real premier goal scorers in this league, and some of my young guys are coming along. But that's the big ice surface. I'd say basically look after your own house, and we should be fine.
Excellent. Now being Christmas, anything you want to say back home there?
Yeah, just all our fans. I mean, we are getting a lot. We're up about 50 people game this year, and we do have a lot of loyal fans here tonight and back home, in Markdale. And so everybody in the league and everybody, best of the holidays and all the best of the new year for everybody.
Fantastic. Good luck tonight, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Hampton, how are you tonight?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Excellent. Thanks for asking. So, just coming off a game and didn't go so well for you, but what kind of advice you got for Bozy tonight?
I don't know. Stay focused. Stay strong. Just compete.
Excellent. So, going home for the holidays, what's that kind of like for, I guess, you might have a girl at home?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend at home. We've been together 2 years.
Fantastic. I hope she doesn't see this interview with that lack of emotion there, but fantastic. And what's your kind of game plan when you come back from the holidays, being that it's such a big break?
Work hard in the first practice and get ready for the first game.
Excellent. And anything you want to say back home to the family and the girlfriend?
Merry Christmas, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.
Fantastic. Look out. He's coming with smooches. He'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And finally, we have Marcus Hedsberg with us, number 24 of your Rattlers. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So, not playing tonight because of an injury. Tell us a little bit about your injury.
I don't know so much yet. Gonna find out on Wednesday. Gonna go home to Sweden. make an X-ray. Let's see. Let's find out.
Okay, so what happened though? You got hit. What happened there?
I missed the hit. Smashed into the border. I don't know.
So you were gunning for someone and you met up with Mr. Boards.
Yeah, can say that. Yeah.
Short and sweet. I like it. And anything you want to say back home? What's the plans? Are you going home for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm going back to Sweden. 10 days home. Get some rest. Yeah, that's it.
And Sweden. What's Christmas like in Sweden?
Oh, I don't know. Party maybe.
A party. You've heard it here. Sweden just parties for Christmas. It's all about the party. Well, thanks so much. Anything you want to say back to the family at home?
See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. Short and sweet. The strong, silent type. Marcus Hedsberg, 9 of your 24. We hope you get better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you back on the ice for first period of action for your Bradford Rattlers taking on the Highland Bravehearts. Thank you very much. If you haven't heard a word I've said, that's because the battery died. Hopefully we're back on here. Gonna double check, see where we're at. If you're just joining us, nothing. Patrick Bosinger in net. Bosey. I think that's a timeout call there. Let's get some internet going to see if this is working. Face off. In the Rattler zone. Rattlers come up with that, trying to get out of their zone. Simpson dumping it in. Bear with me, just want to see if we are on the air. Testing the audio, making sure. Absolutely, we're back in business. So sorry about that, folks. Here we go. We are on, but something wrong with my mic. So we're good, though. So here we go. Gustav with it. Up. Trying to get something happening here. He'll pass to Captain Fulham, who indeed has actually been invited to the All-Star game. There's a shot wide of the net, as well as Marcus Hedsberg. He's feeling better as he's injured. There's a whistle on the play. Shea to take the face off. Highland takes that one, trying to get it out. Vigar and Shea keeping it in, but Highland grabs it. They'll dump it in for some fresh lungs on the ice. Chasing it down is Vicente. Over to Hassan. They couldn't keep a hold of it. Over to Hassan again. Hassan couldn't grab a hold of it. Highlands grabbed it. Bad turnover. Shot. Beat Patrick Bosinger, but couldn't beat the post. There's two saves there. Now they got it out. Hassan bringing it down the ice over the blue line. There's a pass intended for Eccles. Couldn't get it through the bodies. Putting on the pressure. Hassan grabs it again. He'll pass over for Vicente. Vicente shot. there. The penalty for the big man. He got his toe on it, left it there hanging. Absolutely no goal in my opinion, but the refs do have to discuss it as I have no authority down there on the ice. But just so you know, folks, saw it crystal clear. What an incredible save by Patrick Bosinger. Bosie, and they agree with me as they're going to make a face-off left to Bosinger. Absolutely. Good call, refs. Good call. The Zebras are on tonight. They're on their game at the top of their games for this last game of 2015. Gustav to take the face-off against their captain, Cole McPherson. Gustav wins the face-off. Vicente dumping it around the boards. He'll get it out. Fulham chasing it down. But McPherson grabs it. He says, I don't want it in my zone. Get it out. Vicente says, too bad. Fulham over to Merrills. Merrills couldn't hold on to it, so Fulham picked it back up. There's an offside. There's a whistle. The linesmen were keeping a close eye on that one. Gustav to take the face off against McPherson. He wins that one. Merrills tries to get it over, but he finds a Highlander in the way. Preston Whitehead Bobbick with it, but Gustav says no, it's staying in. He'll pass to Fulham. Fulham trying to make it happen, trying to get their insurance goal. But again, Highlanders in the way. The Grey Highlands Bravehearts showing all heart, trying to keep it, get it out of their zone. It's dumped into the corner. Preston Whitehead Bobbick trying to get it out, but Fulham says, nah, we'll keep it in. He'll pass it to Vigar. Vigar with a shot, wide of the net. Here comes the Bravehearts, but Vigar's in the way. He'll dump it to number 9, going down the Chicago line, Simon Neildlich. Neildlich will bump it off the boards, only finds a Braveheart in the way. So Gustav to help out. He's got it over their blue line, now, or his blue line, now the red, now their blue line. He's trying to make it happen, get that insurance goal. Pass in front, nobody home. Keeping it in is Matt Barrett with the only goal tonight. Trying to get his second there, but he loses it. There's a little turnover there. Highlander trying to give it out. Big man P and saying no, it's staying in. Coming around the boards. Kristen Simpson. Now it's dumped out. That'll give the Bravehearts a chance to get some fresh lungs. There's a whistle for icing. Looks like Lang will take the face off. He'll win that one. Over to Barrett. Can't hold on to it. Both teams struggling for it. It's bounced along the boards. Vigar keeps it in. That was an accidental pass to Lang. Shot. Great save by Jacob Chartrand. So glad you can be with us, folks. Appreciate your time. Don't forget to check me out at facebook.com/GMHL Voice. That's GMHL Voice. If you want to follow me, get an anniversary, birthday shutout, whatever you need. Shays takes the face off. He'll win that one. Pass in front of the net. Eccles couldn't get it behind the goaltender. So here's Brave Hearts with a chance with 9:35 left in this first period. Down 1 goal. Hassan grabs it. He'll pass up, intended for Shea, but Eccles grabs it. Eccles trying to do something with it. And I understand Alistair, the younger brother of Stephen, is doing quite well with the Giants. Want to give a shout out to him. Here we go. Pass in front of the net. Bosinger has a little trouble with it, but he gets on top of it. What a performance tonight by Patrick Bosinger. We'll be talking to him just before the start of the second period down at the bench. Yes, folks, we're going to bring you some camera action down at the bench. So that'll be right of Bosinger. Bosinger already with 4 wins this season. He's played 5 games. I don't know how that math works. Must have lost 1. He's hugging that post, making sure nothing happens. It gets over to Fulham. Fulham bringing it up, trying to make it happen, get that insurance goal for the boys. He has a chance there, but great save by Jacob Chartrand. Indeedy. Glad you can be with us. Really hope you can still hear me, as there's no light on my microphone, but I think we're okay. Gustav to take the face off. He'll win that one, but Highland picks it up. Fulham trying to keep it in. He's successful. Merrill's chasing it down, trying to put on the pressure. Big man P couldn't hold on to it, so here comes the Bravehearts. There's a shot on Bosinger. That is a routine save. Little trouble here. Great job keeping that puck out of the net, keeping the boys up 1 goal. right of Bosinger. 4 wins this season, trying to make it 5. Lang wins the face-off. Have a little trouble with it as Bravehearts take it back, though. Trying to get it out of their zone. It's kept in. There's a shot. We'll count that one as a shot. Oh, there's a goal to tie it up. That one, no discrepancy. Right in the net. Beats Patrick Bosinger. Puts them at 1 apiece. With 8:11 left in the first period. Shea to take the face off against number 24, Charlie Hammerback. Gustav Hammerback face off for a face off. And Gustav wins that one to Vigar. Vigar trying to make it happen. He'll pass off the boards to Fulham. Shot on net, covered up by Jacob Sharthand. I believe it was 17. Colin Kurjowski. Couldn't hear the announcers there. There we go. Highlanders trying to get it out. Big man P in the way, though. Shot wide of the net. Bounce back to Bosinger. He'll cover up to make it safe and sound. Right of Bosinger. Gustav take the face off against McPherson. He'll win that one. Bouncing around the board. Gets to Fulham. Fulham trying to get a hold of it. He's getting the pressure from the Highlanders. That's taken away. But there to help is Colton Irvine. Gustav dumps it over for Merrills. Merrills trying to set it up. He'll pass in front of net. That'll count as a shot on net. But an odd angle. Didn't get it in. There's a whistle. Interference will be called. Looks like on Fulham. Fulham will get 2 minutes for interference. Very bad timing for a penalty, as we have 7:22 left, and 2 minutes could put the Bravehearts ahead. Gustav to take the face-off against Cole McPherson. Dump down the ice. Here come the Bravehearts on the offense. McPherson trying to make it happen. Big man P putting on the pressure. That'll go up top. Shot. That's a save. 2 saves. Great job by Bosinger tonight. Dumped in by Gustav. Merrill's chasing it down, putting on the pressure. Well, that'll give him a chance to get some fresh lungs on the ice. Bounced around the boards. Rattlers trying to get it out. Bravehearts trying to put another one on the board to get ahead in this game in this first period. 1 minute left in the penalty for Fulham. Bounced around the boards. That'll get it out. That's how you kill some penalty minutes. Here comes the Bravehearts. On the offense, on the charge. Colin Krajowski. He'll pass up to Millen Bango. Here's a chance. Nice save. Mosey doing his thing down there, keeping his team in this. A lot of pressure on right now. Rattlers trying to get it out. It's up top to Christian Bormanis. Try to get it back to Bormanis. Didn't happen. Bango with it. Shot wide of the net. Now Lang with it. He's getting it out. That penalty was killed. Fulham's back on the ice. That'll give us even strength. 5-on-5 hockey is commencing. Vigar trying to get it out. Bormanis trying to keep it in. Vigar was able to get it away from him. Over to Hassan. Hassan couldn't keep a hold of it, so Vigar helps. Vigar bringing it up the ice. He'll pass over, intended for Simpson, but couldn't make it happen. It's bounced out. Here comes the Bravehearts, trying to make it happen. Shot wide of the net. Can't mark that one down when it doesn't hit the net. Here's a chance, though. 2-on-1. Great job by Bolsinger. He'll hold on to that. His pad's doing a great job. Chirp, chirp down there. A little yappity yap. A little talk back. That'll be a face-off left of Bosey. Gustav to take it. Against Skylar Robinson. Gustav wins that one. Or sorry, the Highlanders win that one. Highlanders trying to get out of their zone. Up to Robertson. There's a whistle. He's offside. Linesmen were definitely keeping a close eye on that one. Gustav take the face off. He'll win that one over to Vigar. Vigar bounced it off the boards. Bravehearts were in the way, but Fulham there to help. Pressure on. Over to Fulham. Good chance for Fulham here. Shot. Goal! Yowzers! What a beauty! That's why he's in the All-Star game. Devin Fulham with a beauty to give this a 1-goal lead for your Bradford Rattlers. There's a face-off with 4:03 left in this first period of action. Don't forget, thrilling interview down at ice level on the bench with Patrick Bolsinger, your Bradford Rattlers starting goalie tonight. Gustav to take the face-off against Colin Krajowski. Nope, they're going to switch it up. Put Vicente in there. But Gustav ends up with it anyway. He's like, ha ha. Across the blue line, trying to make it happen. Definitely need that insurance goal. There's a shot. That'll be a cover-up and a face-off. Jacob Chartlin, he's played 6 games this season with 3 wins, 1 loss. He's from Sudbury, Ontario. Lang to take the face-off. He'll win that one. Here's a chance. Bravehearts take it. Little turnover there. Coming up the ice, trying to make it happen. That gets poked away. In the corner, both teams struggling to get it. One trying to play offense, one trying to play defense. What a shot, what a save. Ooh, a little push and shove down there. Refs don't look like they're calling anything on the push and shove match there. Lang to take the face off against Bormanis. Bormanis will win that one. Getting it up top, now down below. Behind the net. Bormanis gets it over to Krajowski, but now Simpson with it, trying to get it happening. He'll pass over to Barrett with a goal tonight. It's almost out. Putting on the pressure is Lang and Barrett. Bravehearts come up with it, trying to get it in the Rattler zone, trying to make something happen. But Lang has something else to say about that, as he's getting some fancy moves. Getting rid of him there. Over to Hassan. Hassan trying to get it out of the Rattler zone, and he's successful. But Bravehearts take it back and say, we want it in your zone. Vasante. Ignacio Vasante with it. Off the boards, intended for Hassan. Couldn't happen. He'll pick it back up, get a second chance. Dumps it in the corner. Bravehearts come up with it, trying to get out of their zone. They're successful. Getting it up to Pfeiffer. Cameron Pfeiffer, that is, as there's two brothers on the team. Putting on the pressure is Shea and Eccles, trying to get it out. Eccles comes up with it. Eccles trying to bring it up. Very successful. Has Shea there to help him, but he's dumped. There's the delayed call and the whistle. Penalty coming up. Looks like tripping. It's a no-no. I've seen it in the rule book. Read it once. Well, it'll be a stop and play. "17 games played for Matt Barrett with a goal tonight. That'll be, looks like, his second of the season. Up to Fulham on the point. Back over to Lang. Back to Fulham at the point. Over to Lang. Back up to Fulham. Over to Lang as they switch spots. Bravehearts try to get it out. Lang has something else to say. He pops it over to Fulham. Trying to get it back and take advantage of this penalty. Last minute of play in the first period. Marrows with it. He'll pass up to Fulham. Fulham showing his wheels. Over the blue line. Fulham with a goal tonight. Trying to make it 2. Over to Gustav. Back to Fulham. Up the point to Gustav again. Shot. Couldn't get through the bodies. That's dumped in. Patrick to play it off the boards. Lang will pick it up. No, sorry, Gustav. He's trying to get it out. He'll pass up to Fulham again. Over the blue line, trying to make it happen. Up to Gustav at the point. Gustav finds the hole. Goal! No, they thought it was a goal. I thought it was a goal, but bounced out. Maris to Gustav. Gustav to Fulham. Fulham to Merrills. Back to Gustav at the point. Shot. Wide of the nets. Big man P trying to get it back as it's pickpocketed. And that's how you kill a penalty. 2 seconds left in this first period. There it is, first period. Don't go away. Just before the second period, we'll have an interview with Patrick Bosinger, your starting goaltender of the Bradford Rattlers. Joe Todd, the voice of the Bradford Rattlers. Be back with you. it's so damn. In the booth, it looks like. All right, real quick. We're here with
Matt Barrett.
Matt Barrett with a goal tonight. How did that feel for you?
Oh, great. Finally scoring after not getting a goal in a couple games. Feeling good.
Fantastic. So good luck for the rest of the game. We appreciate it. Anything to say back home real quick?
I'll see you in 24 hours.
Fantastic. All right, it's game time. See you up in the booth. Here we go, the face-off. Didn't miss a thing, no. Be with you in a second, folks. Here we go. Second period of action, 20 more minutes of Sunday night hockey in the GMHL. That was a little rocky interview. We apologize. Gustav to Merrills. Merrills back to Gustav. Front of the net. Trying to make it happen. Shot wide of the net. Catching my breath. Over to Merrills. Over to Fulham. Gets it through to Merrills. Merrills couldn't get a shot off. Too many bodies. Big man P trying to get it out. He'll dump it up for Gustav. Gustav takes the spill. Gustav will take the face off in the other end. Looks like against Bormanis. Bormanis wins that one. Couldn't get through the bodies. Great D there. Fulham with it now, bouncing it off the boards. Bravehearts keep it in though. Couldn't get it through the bodies. Here comes Gustav with it now. The Fulham shot wide of the net. Keep it in his Merrills though. Gustav has it now. Wide of the net. Both teams struggling for it behind. It gets caught on the net. And that'll be a whistle. Sorry, folks. That was obviously an experimental interview, and it's going to have to be sooner than we had it there. Shea, take the face off. He'll win that one over to Eccles. Bounce off the boards. He gets pickpocketed. That's a turnover there. Dumped out. But Vasante with it. Shot. Glove save. First shot of the second period. 18:22 left. 2-1. Your Bradford Rattlers. McPherson takes the face off. He'll win that against Shea. Trying to get out of the Rattler zone. Or sorry, the Bravehearts are trying to get out of their zone. They're successful. Weigard trying to get it back in. But Skylar Robinson has something else to say about that as he brings it in to the Rattler zone. Trying to make it happen. Trying to get his team back in this. It gets popped out. Picking it up there is Brendan Pfeiffer, brother of Cameron Pfeiffer. Cameron Pfeiffer, the assistant captain of the Bravehearts. It's dumped in. Good hit there by Ignacio Vasante. Coming up with it is Shea. Over to Eccles. Back over to Hassan. And that's a save, but good chance there. And want a correction out there. A shout out to Alistair. Alistair is the father of Stephen Eccles. I apologize there. Not the brother. I'll get it. Lang to take the face off against Colin Karajowski. That's a save. One-sided so far. That's why the Rattlers are ahead. 17-19 left in this first period. Lang to take the face off again against Colin Karajowski. Rattlers coming with it, trying to get it in front of the net. They do. Fulham picks it up, but now Bango brings it up the ice. But they're pickpocketed by Gustav. Gustav off the boards for Fulham. Fulham has a great opportunity here, but he's denied. Fulham keeps it in. Pass in front, nobody home. Bravehearts try to get it out. They're successful. Chasing it down is Colton Irvine. Kept in by the Bravehearts. Bounced around the boards for Bormanis. But Merrills picks it up. He's bringing it across the blue line. Shot. There's a save. A little bit of a hit there from Merrills. Didn't shake him up too much. Big man P keeping it in. Tempted shot there. Got it a little pickpocketed there. There's a shot wide of the net. That's kicked out, but that got on him. With a goal tonight already, Brett, our interview today. Sorry we had to switch it up there. Bolzinger had to get to the net. But a short, great interview nonetheless, as I ran out of breath running back to the booth. There's a lot of stairs, you know. Trying to get out of their zone. Over to Neildlich. He'll get it out, but back in. Neildlich with it behind the net. Here comes Lang with it. Shot wide of the net, deflected. Tried to put it out in front. Couldn't get her though. Brett with it again, trying to get his second goal. He'll get up to Vasante. Vasante couldn't get a shot off. Back to Brett. Pop down for Lang. Lang trying to make it happen, but Braveheart's in the way. Kept in. Barrett dumping it down. Chasing it is Simpson. Big man P tried to get a hold of it. He couldn't get it. Here comes Simpson trying to put on the pressure. There's a shot wide of the net. Merrills comes up with it, trying to get out of the Rattler zone. Bounced off the boards. It's a whistle. That'll be icing. 14:31 left in this second period. 2-1 your Bradford Rattlers. Joe Todd, the voice of your Bradford Rattlers. You can get me on Facebook at facebook.com/GMHL voice. There's a face-off. There's a win. There's a shot wide of the net by the Bravehearts. They're passing it around. Rattlers don't like that, so they're trying to get it out. Big man P with it, trying to get out of his zone. Up to Gustav. Gustav hangs onto it, comes across the blue line, trying to make it happen. He'll come around the net. There's a shot. Deflected up. Then out. There's the whistle. There's a face-off. Gustav to take it against Cole McPherson, their captain. There's a shot. Couldn't get through the bodies by Neildlich. Merrills with a little, or Fulham with a bit of a hit there. Didn't shake him enough, though. There's an offside. Fulham's played 24 games this season, 16 goals, 23 assists. Here's the face-off. Gustav to take it against Colin Krajowski. Vasante. Over to Irvine. But the turnover there, and another turnover as Merrills takes it. Trying to get in control of it, trying to get it into the Braveheart zone. Trying to make something happen, get an insurance goal. Nice little pass to Fulham there, but he couldn't get a shot off as Brendan Pfeiffer was in the way. It's put up to the top. There's a shot. Goal! That was looked like a bad deflection there. Well, that'll make it 2-2. Time of the goal, 13:20 it looks like. As you know, it's a bad angle for me. I apologize if it's 28, but it looks like 20 from here. That'll tie it up. That's what's great about GMHL action. Both teams have come to play. It's a tie game, 2-2 here in the first. Charlie Hammerback wins that face-off against Shea. Bravehearts trying to get the go-ahead goal. But Shea had something to say about that as he pickpockets him, brings it over the blue line. He'll dump it in. Hassan trying to keep it there. It's dumped out by the Bravehearts. Big man P trying to get it out. He'll pass up to Hassan. Hassan couldn't hold on to it, but that'll put it in the Braveheart zone. Eccles putting on the pressure. Hassan with it now, trying to make it happen. Shea there to help. Trying to set it up. He'll pass all over to Big Man P. Big Man P with a shot, wide of the net. Back up to Big Man P at the point. Over to Vigar. Vigar bounces around the boards. Eccles tries to pick that up, trying to make it happen. Shot intended for Hassan. Couldn't get a shot off. Shea with a shot, though. That's a good pad save there. Both teams struggling for it. Big man P in there to help. He'll get it to Shea. Shot. Good save there. Another chance here as they hold on to it. Keeping it in over to Shea. Shea couldn't hold on to it though. But Vigar helps out. Shea's got it again. Pass in front. Right place at the right time for Preston Whitehead Bobick. Over to Shea. Shea trying to make it happen. Nobody home. Kept in by Big Man P. Hassan putting on the pressure. Icing's waved off. Bounced off the board by Patrick Bosinger. Bosey. Nice little open ice hit there. Bravehearts have it. There's a shot. Great save. That'll give him a chance to get some fresh lungs. 11:13 left in this second period. It's all tied up at 2 for Sunday night GMHL action. Home ice, your Bradford Rattlers. That's face-off win for Gustav. Up to Eccles. Eccles couldn't hold on to it. Or sorry, Merrills. Apologize. Merrills gets a second chance of that. Up for Fulham. He gets a third chance over to Fulham now. But he's pickpocketed by Cameron Pfeiffer. Over for intended for a pass for one of his teammates, but Merrills got in the way. Merrills has it now. Now they're tied up on the boards. Fulham chasing it down, gets it up. Bravehearts take it. Turnover there. Our defense turns to offense. Beautiful open ice hit by Simon Neildlich. Bench loving that one, but that'll be a whistle. And that'll be a face-off. Bosinger not even paying attention, and he makes a save in between play. Colin Krajowski to take the face-off against Barrett with a goal tonight. Sorry, not Barrett, that was Lang. Pass in front, nobody home. Barrett now has it. Hoping for a second goal, I'm sure. He dumps it in. Both teams struggling to get a hold of it. Lang will pick it up on the other side of the net there. He's trying to keep it in. Successful. Up for Vigar. Back to Lang. Lang to Vigar. Vigar to Lang. It's a little ping pong match there. Shot wide of the net. That'll get Bravehearts getting that out. Vigar chasing it down, trying to get out of the Rattler zone. There to help is Brett. Brett getting it out. There to help is Lang. Lang bearing over the blue line, trying to make it happen, trying to get the go-ahead goal. He passes to Hassan, back to Lang. Lang puts it intended for the big man P. Couldn't hold on to it, but he gets a second chance. Bounces it in. Bravehearts trying to get out of their zone. Keeping this a 2-2 game. Trying to make it a 3-2 game. Shea giving them some trouble there, but not enough trouble as they dump it in. Big man P trying to get it out. He gets it over to Hassan. No, he doesn't. He bounces across, hits the boards. Chasing it down is Eccles. Great breakaway. Oh, hit the post. And that was amazing, but he couldn't clean up the garbage. They were able to get that second shot in. That'll make it 3-2. Who put it in the net, though? As there was too many bodies. Well, I guess they counted it as a no-goal. I apologize. So not 3-2. Keeps it 2-2. Really close. Great goaltending there by number 43, Jacob Chartrand. Face-off win by the Bravehearts. Dumping it down the ice, trying to make it happen. Odd bounce there, but they get it through. Big man P picks it up behind the net, trying to get it out. Bravehearts have a different idea in mind as they pass it in front of the net. Couldn't get the shot, went behind the net. That'll bounce out of their zone, give the chance for the boys to change it up. Shea keeps it in, but he finds some resistance there. Guess they didn't get the message from the board. The resistance is futile. Star Trek Geek jokes. I apologize. Hassan with it. Tries to pass up to Vigar, but Cameron Pfeiffer had something to say about that. Pass in front of the net. Nobody home. Dumped in. Robertson, he's trying to make it happen. Gustav will come up with it. Bringing it down the ice, trying to make it happen. But number 7, Mylan Bengo, says it's not going to happen, but they take it back. Another turnover there. Merrills comes up with it. But Bravehearts take it over. Oh, Fulham has it. He'll bring it over to Merrills. Merrills back over for Fulham. Fulham tied up on the boards, trying to keep a hold of it. Pass in front, nobody home. Gustav putting on the pressure. Bounced out. They got to chase it down here as Cameron Pfeiffer is giving him the old scararoo over to Fulham now. Fulham, he'll shoot it wide of the net. Well, sorry, not wide of the net, but deflected wide of the net. Great save by Jacob Chartrand. Keeping this a 2-2 game. Here's an opportunity. That's covered up by Bosinger. Bosey with a routine save. That'll be a face-off. Lang to take it against 2-4. Charlie Hammerback. Rattlers come up with it. Lang with it. Bravehearts will take it, trying to get out of their zone. Barrett with a goal tonight, putting on the pressure. Dumped in by Simon Needlich. Bravehearts trying to make it happen. Pass in front, shot, goal! That'll give them the go-ahead. (3-2), the visiting Bravehearts. Like number 6 might have put that in. Brendan Pfeiffer, brother of Cameron Pfeiffer, the assistant captain of the Bravehearts, but not sure. Too many bodies in the way. I apologize. Shea to take the face off against Captain McPherson. Bravehearts come up with it. Both teams struggled for it. Dumped in. Sounds like it might have been Charlie Hammerback. Not sure. Hard to hear the announcer down there. Here comes the Rattlers trying to make it happen. Shea with it. Pass up for Eccles. Eccles. He gets pickpocketed. That's a turnover. As defense turns to offense for the Bravehearts. Now defense turns to offense for the Rattlers. Hassan bringing it up the ice. Trying to make it happen. Oh, couldn't get that shot off too strongly. But a valiant effort. Giving them a face-off in the Braveheart zone with 5:46 left in this first period. Great Sunday night GMHL action. Gustav take the face off. That's Colin Krajowski. Bravehearts come away with that. Bango bringing it up the ice, but Gustav's in the way. Merrill's got a little knock in the head, but he's okay. Shaking it off. Gustav finds the puck again. Keeping it in, putting on the pressure. But the Bravehearts come away with it, trying to get it out, and they do, but finds Vigar up to Fulham. Fulham trying to make it happen, trying to get it out of the Rattler zone. He tries to get it to Gustav. Gustav have to dump it in as he couldn't keep a hold of it. Bravehearts come up with it. Pass up for Bormanis. But they couldn't keep a hold of it. As the Rattlers dump it up the ice, chasing it down is Merrills. He'll pick it up. Trying to set it up, trying to get the tie-in goal here. There's a shot. No good. That'll be a face-off. 4:48 left in this second period. The visiting Bravehearts up 1, 3-2 against your Rattlers. Lang to take the face-off. Against Hammerback. Hammerback will win that one. Bravehearts trying to get it out. Brett putting on the pressure. Kept in though. Shot. Cleaned up the garbage. Weren't able to get a goal out of that one. Good open ice hit there by Simon Neildlich, but it will be interference. Looks like Neildlich will go to the box. 2 minutes for interference. Gustav to take the face-off against their captain, Cole McPherson. Vigar trying to get it out. Unsuccessful there. Bravehearts trying to make it happen. But Big Man P's got it. Trying to get it out. But unfortunately, lost his skates, but there's a whistle. Well, that'll put us back at even strength, putting Cole McPherson in the box. 2 minutes for something naughty. Better be careful. Santa is watching, and he'll put you on the naughty list faster than you can say ho, ho, ho. Gustav, take the face off. He loses that one, but they come up with it anyway. Vigar shot. And in! That's in. But they're waving it off, but that went in. Wowzers. He was able to pull that one out from behind the line, I guess. It is what it is. But that was behind the line. He grabbed it after, but I'm not the referee. I have no authority in this game. That's a face-off win. There's a second opportunity. There's a shot. Save. Covered up. Gustav take the face off. He'll win that one again. Fulham trying to keep it in. Vigar with it. Fulham now with it. Bounced off the boards for Gustav. Gustav has it, trying to make it happen. Pass in front. Couldn't get it across. He grabs it again. No, there's a shot. Wide of the net. Getting up to Lang there. Lang in for Fulham. Fulham couldn't hold on to it. Gustav waiting for a pass. But Bravehearts take that. Chris Weaver. There's a chance. Wide of the net. Gustav bounces it off the boards. Vigar keeps it in. He's tied up, though. Little open ice hit there. Gustav got the best of that one. Here comes Weaver. There's a shot. Great save. Here comes Gustav with it. Trying to make it happen. 29 seconds left. In the Rattlers penalty. Gustav trying to make something happen. It's thrown up the ice by the Bravehearts. Chasing it down is Weaver. Rattlers bounce it off the board. Lang. Bravehearts come up with it. Shot wide of the net. Krajewski with it now. Pass in front. Big man P in the way, though. That'll end the penalty. Given a one-man advantage for a short period. Eccles with it. 2:13 left in this first period. Up to Hassan. Hassan trying to make it happen. He comes over the blue line. Dumps it in, but he's pickpocketed. Turnover there by Colin Krajewski. Krajewski up to Bormanis. Bormanis dumps it in. There's a whistle. Both teams killed that penalty. No goals scored in the power play. The short power play. They're at even strength. There's a face-off. Fresh out of the penalty box. Cole McPherson against Lang. Rattlers come away with it, but Bravehearts take it over. Another turnover. Bringing it up is Bormanis. Bormanis with a shot wide of the net. Rattlers trying to pick their pockets. They're successful. Dumping it up the ice. But picking it up is Preston Whitehead Bobick. They got it out, though. The Rattlers chasing it down now, putting on the pressure. 1:22 left in this second period. 3-2, you're visiting Bravehearts. Merrill's with a chance. Second shot by Hassan. A goal. What a beauty. Tying this up with 1:15 left in the second period. And that's GMHL hockey. Sunday night, Rattler style. Yes, indeedy. Woo! Hassan with the goal. Definitely a beauty. Picking up the garbage and you put it in the net. That's how you play hockey. You gotta watch the rebounds. Just over last minute of play. Fulham will win that, or Gustav wins that face-off. Fulham with it. He'll dump it in. Now they're going to play some ping pong with it. Coming up with it is Bormanis. Bormanis trying to get that goal back. Couldn't get a shot off. Now the last minute of play. Fulham with it. Trying to get it out. Vigar there to help. Back to Fulham. Bounced around Gustav, but Fulham picks it up. Over to Gustav. Gustav couldn't hold on to it. 42 seconds left in this second period. Bravehearts will gain possession of it again, trying to make this happen. Shot couldn't get through. Bounced up for Gustav. Could be the last play of the game. Here's a chance. Shot. Oh, Shea had a good opportunity. Open net there. Didn't get the shot on target. Here's Bravehearts. Could be the last play. Whistle blew before the shot. Looks like might be offside. 18 seconds left with a face-off. Center ice. McPherson takes a face-off against Lang. Lang will pick it up, bringing it across the blue line. Bounced around the boards. Big man P picks it up, dumps it back in front of the net. Shot. Ooh, good chances there. There's a whistle. Little push and shove, a little chirp chirp. That'll be your second period. No interviews this period. We got to clean up my act, as I should have got the interview in sooner. Next time, we'll have it better for you. Joe Todd, the voice of your Bradford Rattlers. Tie game here after 2 periods, 3-3, 20 minutes of action, third period coming your way. See you in a minute. Welcome back, sports fans. Joe Todd, the voice of your Bradford Rattlers. Oh my, what a game so far. 2 periods in the history book. Tied 3-3. 20 more minutes, nothing left to save it for. Here it is. GMHL Sunday Night Hockey. Oh yeah. Like to take a minute and thank some of our sponsors: Elite Hockey Prospects, Sports Check, the Bradford Times newspaper, Be Well, Chiropractic Health and Wellness, Krabby Joe's Tap and Grill, World Hockey Center, and of course, CTV News. Barry Gustav to take the face-off against McPherson. Gustav wins that over to Vigar. Vigar over for Big Man P. Big Man P couldn't hold on to it. So here's a chance early. There's a save. First shot on goal. This one wide of the net by Fulham. Back up to Vigar. Vigar keeps it in. Braveheart say, nah, we want it out. And they get their wish as Vigar chases it down, trying to get it out of the Rattlers zone. Here we go. Over to Fulham. Fulham up and over the Bravehearts to get it out. Played off the boards by Jacob Chartland. Struggling for it behind the net. It's like Rattlers try to come up with it. Bravehearts got it now, though. And that'll be a delayed call as his hand is up. And that's usually what it indicates. Shot wide of the net. Shot in front. There's a whistle. It is slashing. Shea to go to the box for 2 minutes. Incredibly bad timing early in the third period. Tied at 3. But he'll take his licks, and the boys will have to kill this penalty for him. Sean Worth given his wisdom and from the bench. Gustav loses that face-off. Bravehearts try to make something happen here, trying to get the go-ahead goal. With a man advantage, this could be the chance they need. There's a save by Bozy. Struggling for it, tied up on the boards. Bravehearts come up with it. Vicente says, I don't think so. Up to Fulham. Fulham bounces it out, but it's kept in by big 2-4 Charlie Hammerback. Hammerback over for Cameron Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer back to Hammerback. Hammerback dumps it in around the boards where she stops. Pfeiffer knows because he has it. Trying to set it up. He'll pass up to his brother, Brennan. Behind the net. Hammerback trying to make it happen. Over to Robertson. Robertson to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer couldn't get a shot off. Too many bodies. Fulham says, I really got to get it out of here, but they didn't let him. Vicente trying the same. Fulham trying to help. It's bounced off the boards. They'll do it. That's how you kill penalties. That'll give them a chance to get some fresh lungs on the ice. McPherson behind the net with it. Hassan putting on the pressure. Third period of Sunday night GMHL action. The last game of 2015 for the Rattlers. Over to Hassan. Ooh. Almost had a bad turnover in front of the net there. Did get a turnover after all. Over to Krajewski. Back over to Bormanis. There's a shot. Great save by Bozy. That'll give it a face-off right at Bozy. Bozy pumped and ready, keeping his boys in this. Eccles will take the face-off against their number 17, Colin Krajewski. Krajewski wins that one. Back over to Krajewski. Krajewski, yes indeedy. Tied up on the boards. Both teams trying to grab it. Rattlers trying to get out of their zone. Bozy posed and ready to make the save. Hassan with it. He'll get it off. That'll kill the penalty. Bringing Shea on the ice, and he'll leave it for him. But he couldn't hold on to it. Ooh, we've got an injured player on the ice. Never want to see that. Hopefully he'll be okay. I think he got it in the face. Not too sure. Looks like that's what he's grabbing. We hope he's okay. That is number 17, Colin Krajewski. He's hurt bad. Here comes the trainer. She will check him out. Not sure if any penalty will come about it. He might even be holding his throat. Not sure. Really hope he's okay. That'll be a stop and play, and we'll resume shortly here. 16:45 left in this third period. Still tied at 3. And everyone goes silent, worried about Colin Krajewski. Here comes a water bottle. Weaver bringing it out to him, seeing if that'll help. He's slowly getting up. That's a good sign. Come on, let's make some noise. Let's hear it for him. That's good sportsmanship there, as we never want to see one of these players injured, especially their kids, young adults, whatever you want to call them. He's hurt. He'll go to the bench to get checked out, and we will resume third period Sunday night GMHL action. Again, please visit me at facebook.com/GMHL Voice to get your shout out for anniversary, birthdays, etc. Gustav wins that face-off. Shot on net, covered up. 17 shots, looks like, for the Rattlers in the first period. 19 for the Bravehearts in the second period. 22 for the Rattlers and 9 for the Bravehearts. 2-2 here. Now 3-2 shots. 3-3 is the game. Tied. Over to Fulham. Fulham couldn't hold on to it, so Bravehearts keep it in. Around the boards. Put in front. Bravehearts keep it in. Bounced in. Vigar trying to get it out. McPherson keeps it in. Big man pieces. I'll take that. Don't want it in my zone. Intended for Fulham. Fulham couldn't get a hold of that one. Dumped back in. Big man P will have to chase it down. Getting some pressure on by McPherson. Around the boards. Kept in. Still the pressure's on Bosey there. No shots yet. They grab it behind the net. Try to put it in front. Nothing happening. Shea will grab it up to Fulham. Here's their chance. Gets it out. Little pressure off. Breakaway chance. Shot. Save. What a chance. But wasn't enough. Lang to take the face off. Looks like it's against Charlie Hammerback. Hammerback will win that face off. No, that was not Hammerback. I apologize. That was Nathan Dodd. But Rattlers come up with it. Merrills, he gets pickpocketed. That's a turnover. Vasante, he'll keep it in, try to put it back into play. Gives it to Lang. Lang will pass it up to Merrills. Merrills tries to get it through to Lang, and it does get through off the boards to Lang. Over to Hassan. There's a shot. Routine save. Keeping this 3-3 with 16:03 left in the third period. Gustav will take this face off against, this time I look like I am correct. It is Charlie Hammerback. And Gustav wins it. But Bravehearts get it out. Vasante trying to get out of the Rattler zone. Pass up for Shea. Shea puts it all away for Fulham. Intended for. Couldn't hold on to it though. He'll chase it down though. But the Bravehearts come up with it. Trying to get out of their zone. Hammerback to Bermanis. Couldn't get it through the bodies. Over to Fulham. Fulham trying to get it out. Too much pressure on from the Bravehearts as they take it over. Basante puts it around the boards though. Fulham trying to chase it down, trying to keep it in. He's successful. But Bravehearts take advantage of this pickpocket turnover, and they'll put it up the ice. Coming across the blue line, trying to set it up. Pfeiffer, wide of the net. Fulham giving a little bit of a check there. There's a shot wide of the net. Neil Litch trying to get it out. Shot wide of the net again. Fulham with it, trying to get it out. Not successful, but high sticking. That'll be a whistle. That'll give him a chance to change up, get some fresh lungs out there. Barrett with a goal tonight, taking the face off. Looks like against Bormanis. Bormanis will come up with it. Bounced out. Trying to make it happen here. Bormanis with it. Pass over to Pfeiffer. Couldn't get it off, though. Good chance there for them. Bounced around the boards. Kept in by Brandon Pfeiffer. McPherson around the boards for Cameron Pfeiffer. Got it over to Robertson. Robertson gets pickpocketed. Now Eccles will come up with it with a possible 2-on-1 here. Pass in front. Couldn't get the shot off. Kept in by Barrett. But Bravehearts take it from there. Bring it over the blue line. Trying to make it happen. Trying to get the go-ahead goal. Oh, beat Bozinger, but didn't beat the post. Pretty even in shots right now. 4-4 apiece. Pass in front. Dangerous for Bozinger. Great toe save. Kept in. Vigar trying to get it out with the big man P. Big man P grabs it. I'll get some fresh lungs on the ice. Vigar. Up for Merrills. Merrills couldn't hold on to it, though. Bosey comes up with a big save there. Couldn't be better timing to keep his boys 3-3. 12:33 left in this third period of GMHL Sunday night action. Here comes Bormanis. Couldn't hold on to it. Lang has it now. Dumping it up for Merrills. Merrills has it. Comes over the blue line. Lang in there to help. Pass in front. Couldn't get through the bodies. Now the Bravehearts trying their best to come back here. Bormanis. Shot. Great glove save. What a beauty by Patrick Bozinger. Bosey. Keeping his boys in this. Gustav to take the face off. Against Bormanis. Bormanis will lose that face off as the Rattlers take it. Up to Gustav. Gustav gets it over the blue line, trying to make it happen. Shea passes to Gustav. Gustav shot. 2 shots. Couldn't get it in the net, though. Great goaltending by Jacob Chartrand. Gustav to take the face off against McPherson. McPherson wins that one, but kept in by Fulham with a shot wide of the net. Gustav up to big man P. Big man P passes in. Nobody home. Bravehearts get it up the ice for McPherson. Cameron McPherson. Shot. Great save. Patrick Bozinger, but he couldn't get the second one. That'll make it 4-3, the go-ahead goal for the visiting Bravehearts. A valiant diving effort by Bosey, but unfortunately it got behind him. Can't save them all. Doing a great job tonight. Lang to take the face off. He'll win that one. Neil Litch up to Hassan. Hassan up to Lang. Lang brings it across the blue line, trying to get it back. Pass in front. Nobody home. Bravehearts bringing it up. Trying to get their insurance goal. Chasing it down is Neil Litch. Neil Litch with a little hit there. Hassan's got it. Back to Neil Litch. Neil Litch having a little trouble. Vasante there to help. Merrill's there to help as well. He grabs it. Nice little foot action there to get it to his stick. Couldn't get the shot off. Struggling forward in the corner. Hassan with it now. We have another hurt player. He's slowly getting up, but he's up. Struggling with it behind the net. Brett comes up with it. Up to Vasante. Goal! Top shelf. Oh, he's happy. He's happy about that one. What a beauty to tie this up. Oh, my. This is what it's all about. GMHL Sunday night action. Booyah! 4-4, 10:42 left in the third. Are you kidding me? This place should be packed. This is hockey. We have a good turnout tonight, don't get me wrong, but this place should be packed to the rafters. These boys can play. Ignacio Vasante putting a little sauce on it and gets it in the net. Gustav takes the face-off win over to Shea, trying to get the go-ahead goal. I don't know. Vasante sounds, spaghetti. I don't know. Gustav in front of the net. Big man P helps out. Shot up and over. In front for Gustav, intended for. Bravehearts pick it up. They bring it up the ice. That's great D. Poked away. Both teams struggling for it. Big man P bringing it up. Great hockey player there all around. Pass over to Gustav. Gustav over for Fulham, but that's no goal. Woo! Love this game. Love the GMHL. Love that you could be with us. 10:09 left in this third period. 4-4. These boys have definitely kept it interesting. Gustav with the face-off against Krajewski, as he's fine now, I am glad. But Gustav, he'll come up with it. Both teams struggling for it. Bravehearts grab it, trying to get out of their zone, but keeping it in. Vasante with it now, trying to get it out of their zone. Up to Fulham. Fulham bounces over intended for Gustav. Gustav couldn't hold on to it. Bravehearts have it now. Bounced off the boards. Here's a chance. Wide of the net. There's a good hit there. Pass up, but kept in by the Bravehearts. Shot, couldn't get through the bodies. Shea will pick it up. Bravehearts grab it again. A little ping pong match down there. Pass up top to the point. Couldn't get through the bodies for a shot. Struggling forward in the corner. Gustav in there to help, but unfortunately he couldn't grab it. It's up top. Bounce down across the boards. Vasante trying to get it out. Fulham in there to help. Bounced around the boards. That'll get it out, and that'll be an icing call. That'll slow things down. 4-4. Lots of energy in here tonight. Great GMHL Sunday night hockey. Even shots. We look like we got 7 apiece. Gustav to take the face-off against McPherson. He'll win that one. Gustav comes up with it, bounces around the boards. Bravehearts keep it in, though. Fulham chasing it down. Gustav up to Shea. Shea finds Fulham, gets it right on the tape, brings it across the blue line, shot wide of the net. Give a chance for some fresh lungs out there. Bravehearts pick it up now. There's a turnover. They're dumping it down the ice. There's a whistle for icing. Fans dancing to the music, getting into it. And here's Barrett with a goal tonight, trying to get a face-off, trying to get a second goal tonight, I'm sure. He'll win that face-off. Shot. That'll be a save. Even Steven on the shots. Even Steven on the goal. 8:14 left in this third period. Funny how that works. Brett wins face-off. Trying to keep it, though. But Bravehearts are giving him a hard time. Eccles keeps it in. Shot. Glove save. Jacob Chartrand. Glove save. 169 shots against this season. Goals against, 31. .817. Save percentage. Face off left of Jacob. Bravehearts try to get it out. Vasante keeping it in. There's a whistle. Offside. Oh, no. We'll bring it back down to Bosey. Bosey. 122 shots against, 11 goals against, .910 save percentage from Switzerland. Lang to take the face off. He'll win it. Bounced around the boards by Neildlich. Dumped in. Neildlich trying to get it out. He does. But he finds a little trouble from Bango. Giving him a bang on the boards there. Here comes Bormanis. Gets a little help by Bango. Bango gets a little bang from Neildlich. Merrill's trying to keep it in. He's unsuccessful. Krajowski with it now, bringing it over the blue line, trying to make it happen. That's put behind the net. Merrill's has it now, dumping it up the ice. Waving off the face-off. Bounced around the boards. Merrill's trying to keep it in. Vigar there to help. He's successful. Lang, pass in front for Merrill's. Merrill's couldn't hang on to it. Now Hassan with it. Up for Big Man P. Big Man P trying to make it happen. Shot. No goal. Too many bodies in the way. But here's Hassan trying to make it happen. Hassan over to Lang. Lang with it in the corner. He'll pass up to Big Man P. Back to Lang. To Hassan in the corner. For Lang. Ooh, no goal. Well, that'll count as a shot on net. To Hassan. To Merrill's. Trying to put it in. No, too many bodies in the way. Bravehearts putting on the pressure. Passed in front. Bravehearts bounce it out. Big Man P keeps it in. Shot wide of the net. Krajowski trying to get it out. Lang saying, no, we'll keep it in, thank you. Pass in front, nobody home. McPherson trying to get it out. Hassan will grab it. Over to Vigar. That'll give him a chance to change up. Some fresh lungs on the ice. Bounced out. Kept in by Eccles. Eccles brings it over the blue line. Shot. No goal. Routine save for Jacob Chartrand, I apologize. Looks like Shea to take the face off. He'll lose that one to the Bravehearts. They dump it up the ice. Vasante says, I'll take that. Over to Neildlich. Neildlich to Barrett. Dumped in. Bravehearts trying to get out of their zone. High sticking by the looks of it. You don't want to do that. You'll get a whistle. That'll be right of Bosinger. Switzerland hometown boy. That's a face-off win. Shot. Great save. Bosey. McPherson to take the face-off against Gustav. 4-4 with 5:22 left in the third. Rattlers come up with it. Over to Fulham. Fulham bringing it over the blue line. Trying to make it happen. He'll pass to Shea. Shea couldn't hold on to it. Bounced in the corner. Both teams struggling for it. Shea He'll come up with it. Over to Gustav. Over to Fulham. Fulham finds some trouble there. Bravehearts trying to get it out, but they put it in front of the net for Shea. Shea shoots. Couldn't get a shot off. Too many bodies in front. Gustav with it, though. Fakes the shot. Then he'll take it. That's bounced away out, and that'll be a whistle. It'll go outside the rink. Can't play it where it is. That's why the whistle blows. And we'll have a stop and play because you can't play it from out there. Lang to take the face off. It's Krajowski. Lang wins it. Hassan up for Maros. Maros couldn't do anything with it. Basante with it now. Over to Neildlich. Neildlich, he loses it. Bad turnover here. But Basante fixes that. Over to Neildlich off the boards. Intended for Lang. Lang gets in the way of that shot. Brings it over the blue line. Trying to make it happen. Puts it behind the net. Maros to chase it down. That'll be cleared. That'll be icing. Again, if you want to shout out a birthday, an anniversary, anything, visit me at GMHL Voice. That's Facebook.com, GMHL Voice. Lang to take the face off. He puts it behind him, but there to grab it is Bormanis, but we pick it back up. Lang dumps it in. 4:05 left in this third period. Tied up at 4 goals apiece. Great action so far. Little ping-pong action there, but dumped down the ice for Bormanis, but Bormanis hits Lang with it. Good hit there by the big man P. Lang behind the net, trying to make it happen. Try to get it out of the Rattlers zone. Bringing it up the ice. He dumps it up for Hassan. Hassan loses that as it's pickpocketed. Turnover there. Defense turns to offense as well for the Rattlers as they take it over. Merrill's bringing it up the ice, trying to make it happen. He gets pickpocketed. Both teams definitely even matched tonight. Both goaltenders even matched. Cameron McPherson couldn't hold on to it. Merrill's dumps it up, but kept in by Weaver. Over to Pfeiffer. Cameron Pfeiffer, that is. There's a shot. Routine save. Trying to get it out, the Rattlers. They do. Chasing it down is Fulham. Bravehearts trying to get out of their zone. Weaver with it. Weaver passes over to Cameron McPherson. Pfeiffer. No, that's number 6. I apologize. Brendan Pfeiffer, the brother. Here's Fulham with it, trying to make it happen. He's with it behind the net. Pass in front. Too many bodies in the way for anything to happen with that. They tried to get it out. They fanned it. That's another chance for them that they do. Number 9 going down the Chicago line. Robertson over to McPherson. McPherson shot wide of the net. Shea will come up with it. Gustav will have to help him out. They'll get it across the blue line, trying to make something happen. Pass in front. Intended for Fulham. Picked up by the Bravehearts. Bringing it up is Bango. Bango is trying to make it happen. He gets away from a hit from Basante there. Pass in front. It's deflected away. There's another shot. Too many bodies in the way and a broken stick. That'll give Fulham a chance to bring it up the ice. Shot. Glove. Covered up. Whistle. All the good stuff. Tonight in Sunday night GMHL action for your Bradford Rattlers 4 and your Highland Bravehearts 4. Lang to take the face off. Here we go. 1:44 left in this great Sunday night hockey game. Lang intended for Vigar, but Bravehearts took it over. Vigar with some great D there. He'll pickpocket them. That's a turnover. A well-needed turnover as the clock winds down, but Bravehearts take that over. Vigar takes it back. What an opportunity. Wide of the net. Big man P tries to keep it in, bringing it up the ice is number 17. There's a beauty save. Patrick Bosinger keeping his boys in this. Wide of the net, that shot. Kept in, though. Pressure on. Bounced through. Couldn't get it past Bosinger. Lang with it now, trying to get it out of the Rattler zone. He's successful. Last minute of play in the third period. Brings it over the blue line. If you're at home, you better be cheering. You better be sending your energy because here's the last minute. Nothing left to save it for. Here we go. Bravehearts take it over. They're trying to make it happen in this last 42 seconds of play. Bosinger ready. Posed and ready. Pass in front. That shot wide of the net. Much to a heart attack by Bosey, I'm sure. Here we go. Big man P with it over to Lang. Lang bringing it up. Trying to get it out of the Rattler zone. The pressure's on. 25 seconds left. Over to big man P. Fulham's got it. He's got a chance here. Passing it up for Shea. Shea keeps a hold of it. There's an offside. Woo! That's keeping the energy high. That gives us 17:08. Center ice. Face off. Don't hold your breath. It's not good for you. But here we go. Last bit of play. Exciting Sunday night hockey. Gustav wins that face-off. Over to Vasante. Hoping to put on the sauce again as he's got a goal tonight. Fulham will putting it over to Shea. 6.8 seconds left. Confused why the whistle blows, but the whistle blows. They looked a little confused down there. Bringing the face-off all the way down the ice. Left to Bosinger, giving them a great opportunity in their last 6.8 seconds. Gustav, a crucial face-off win is necessary here. He does win it. Bounces it back in the corner. Trying to get it out. Final seconds here. Couldn't decide it. In 3. So we're going to go to overtime. They're going to clean up the ice. We're going to go to sudden death. Overtime in Sunday night GMHL action. Joe Todd, the voice of the Bradford Rattlers. Be back with you shortly. Or we're not going to probably clean the ice. That's silly. Crazy excited. I'll keep with you as they're giving the pep talks at the bench. 4-4. Overtime here. Exciting. Seen this once before of the Rattlers, and they ended up pulling out a win in second overtime. Shootout win. Oh, it was against the Oshawa River Kings. It was a game to be seen. If you haven't seen it, go back to our archive videos on YouTube there at World Hockey Center and take a gander. It's exciting. It's exciting. We're going to play some hockey here. Love it when you get some bonus rounds in. Oh, yeah. Here we go, Gustav, to take the face-off against their captain, McPherson. Here goes. It's intense. Gustav wins that one. Crucial. Fulham picks it up. He's going to be in the All-Star game January 12th in Tottenham. Well-deserved. Up to Vigar. Vigar over to Big Man P. Big Man P back to Vigar at the point. Shot. Wide of the net. Fulham putting on the pressure to keep it in. But Bravehearts come up with it, trying to get it out. And they may be successful, but Fulham's putting on the pressure pretty well there. 4:28 left in this first overtime. Nice little open ice hit by Vigar there, giving Fulham the chance to bring it up the ice. Nice pass to Gustav. Couldn't happen. There's a chance there. Couple shots. Vigar at top, wide of the net. Big man P with it, trying to make it happen. He gets pickpocketed. Bravehearts trying to get it out, trying to make something happen as it's been one-sided here in the zone of the Bravehearts. So Rattlers grab it, trying to get it out. Pressure on by Cameron McPherson. Up to Lang. Lang bringing it over the blue line. Lang brings it behind the net. He's bringing it around. He'll pass over. Intended for Vasante, but couldn't get it to him. But Lang keeps it in, but Cameron McPherson giving him some trouble there. Tied up on the boards. Coming up with it is Hassan. Shot. Save. 12 shots for Bravehearts in that last period, third period. 17 for your Rattlers. 3 here in overtime. None for the Bravehearts. Bravehearts come up with that win. They're trying to get it out, trying to make something happen. But Merrills will grab that, pickpocket them, turnover will happen, bounced into their zone. They grab it, trying to get it out as Weaver. Barrett trying to put on the pressure. Sorry, that was Lang. Bringing it up, taking their time. You know, a skater's fast when he passes it to himself and chases it down. Merrills dumps it across the boards. He'll get it out. That'll be an icing call. 2:48 left in this overtime. How can you be sitting? So exciting Sunday night GMHL action. Assistant captain Bormanis to take the face off against Lang. There's a whistle. Didn't like something. Didn't like something on the Rattlers bench. A little too much chirpity chirp, yappity yap. Big old mouth-a-roonies. Lang to take the face off. He loses that face off. Weaver, or no, sorry, not Weaver. Charlie Hammerback had it. Now it's bounced around the boards. Merrills trying to put on the pressure. He does. Pass up to Hassan. Hassan couldn't keep a hold of it, though. Oh, but Merrills grabs it. Great little pickpocket there over the blue line. Couldn't keep a hold of it, though. Bravehearts come up with it. Lang grabs it, though. Little ping pong game being played. Bounced off the boards. Bounced in front. Vigar will have to chase that down. Pressure on by Bormanis. Vigar coming across the blue line. He goes behind the net. Tries to make it happen in front. Couldn't make it happen. There it is! There it is! Captain Fulham, the reason he's in this All-Star game coming up on the 12th. That's an overtime win, 5-4 with 1:58 left. Oh my! The Bradford Rattlers come away with an overtime win. What a beauty. Fulham putting it in the net, his second of the night. My goodness, what a game. Glad you can be with us. 5-4, your Bradford Rattlers. I'm Joe Todd, the voice of your Bradford Rattlers. Visit me, facebook.com/GMHL voice. Great win for Patrick Bosinger. Bosie, congratulations to him and the boys, the Rattlers. What a game. Love hockey, GMHL Sunday night action. Thanks for being with us. Merry Christmas and whatever else you celebrate. Happy holidays. I'll see you in 2016.